I got one. So welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And I'm starting off with the end result of our crazy chicken lady, Cassie. So that would be these beautiful little chicks. And I do like chicks, guys. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I like, 100 of them. I like them in small numbers. But when you marry a crazy chicken lady, what do? She puts up with me and my cows. I put up with her chickens. It's compromise. That's all I got to say about that. So we're going to catch up with you guys today out on the farm, out on the land, answer a few questions, and maybe catch you up on the garden a little bit first. And second, what is going in Cassie's incubator next? She has some really rare eggs that she wants to show you guys, and she's super excited about. So we'll show you that in just a little bit. But first things first, the garden. So I ducked out of the wind for a minute over here in the shade of the shipping container, but the garden is right here behind me. And you guys know that we had the Okie Homesteading Expo pigs in our garden for about 2 months. And some of you have asked, was it worth it? Did the pigs do their job? And my answer is yes, they did their job. They turned the soil up. Let me go over here real quick and show you what the positive things that came out of this. So not only did they turn the soil up, but they dug up rocks that I had never ever seen before. So you can see we got pretty good sized rocks. That one's bigger than my hand. There's a rock right here. Now little rocks like this, I just take them, throw them over in the field. But these bigger rocks, I'm just gonna haul them off. So the positive thing was the rocks that they dug up, and 2, the fertilizer that they put in the garden. So my thing is, if you have a place that you're wanting to make a garden spot, but you're unsure about it, if it's never been a garden spot before, pigs would even have more benefits, because I think they'd go through and they would root and turn up all the rocks that were in there, and they'd do a great job for you. Also, they're going to add nutrients to the soil. Some people are worried that the nutrients in our soil will be too rich because of the pig fertilizer, but I don't think it will, because by the time I till it and mix it all up and mend it together with the other soil, I think it'll be just fine. So let me show you one of the negative things about having pigs in the garden. So in places that they really wanted to dig down and make holes, they got a little bit too deep. So there's one of them. Over here, it got a little bit too deep, but really not too big of a problem. I'll just take my hoe and try to even this back out. You can see where the kids and I have already planted onions at the other day. That's looking pretty good. These onions are growing right up. They're doing good. And that's really all the negatives. I mean, just a couple holes in the garden. I really don't see any other issues. They kept the grass ate down for the most part. I've had them out for about a week now, so I've got a little bit of grass growing up. So I got to take care of the garden. I'm going to get my tiller out. I think I showed it on one of our last videos. I'll show you again real quick. I've had it for several years, and it's been a great tiller. If you're looking for a good one, I'll recommend this one for sure. I've only ever used rear tine tillers. Troy Built was the first one of the old ones that was made in the USA a long time ago. Since then, I know they've been sold out and they're not made as well. But if you can't find an old Troy Built, what I have now is a Cub Cadet, and it seems to work well. And some of you guys are going to recognize this space as our cold room. And yes, it's a cold room, but it's also a little storage area right here where I think I'm going to just park my tiller at, because it's so close to the garden and it'll be easy to sweep it out. I don't have to track mud all the way to the back of my shop. But this is a Cub Cadet RT65H dual direction tines. So that just means the tines go forward, they go backward in both directions. And it does have the Honda motor on it, GC190. I don't think this is by any means a commercial tiller, but for a homeowner that has a small garden like me, it's worked out great. So I would recommend this, and we'll go outside in the garden and put it to work. We're gonna till the entire garden, get it all tilled up because I've got some planting to do. This Friday will be Good Friday. I think usually after Good Fridays when I can start thinking about putting my corn, tomatoes, warmer weather crops like that in the garden. Right now, we're still on cold weather crops, but I want to get the soil worked up either way. So let's put the Cub Cadet to work. So the tiller speaks for itself. You guys can see what kind of difference that was. That before and after, the Cub Cadet did an awesome job. So I don't know about you, but that made me tired. I'm gonna go grab something to drink and maybe get a few things planted in the garden. So that tiller really made a big difference out here, and a lot of those holes are now gone. The soil is ready, fresh for planting. So now that I got the garden all tilled up, I think I'm ready to put in some more seeds in the garden. So today I'm going to be planting, I don't even know where this packet came from, but it's zinnia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Giant cactus mix colored zinnia, Z-I-N-N-I-A. And along with that, we're gonna do some Kong giant sunflowers from Haas Tools. We also have our Easter egg radish. Easter's coming up. We're about ready to be celebrating that soon. So we're gonna do some Easter egg radish. I also found from last year some salad bowl green lettuce. So I'm gonna plant these 4 things out there. And I have some stakes from Haas Tools. So I ordered some identification stakes to put in the ground and a garden marker that goes with it. So I've already got these filled out. Got my radish, my spinach, my beets, lettuce, sunflowers, everything that I'm gonna be marking. So I'm gonna get out there, get those in the ground, and I'll show you exactly how it looks right now. So I went, got my hands all cleaned up. They were filthy. Actually, I think I missed some spot right here under my ring. I'll have to get that in a little bit, but God made dirt, dirt won't hurt. As my grandpa always said, dirt won't kill you. Doesn't hurt you to get a little dirty. So I'll show you the garden real quick, and we are supposed to get some good rain tomorrow. Over the next 3 or 4 days, we're gonna get a couple inches. So fingers crossed, we actually get what they're calling for, because we need it. So over here, we have our beets, we have spinach, our onions, and now we've got flowers, radishes, and lettuce all down there. So like I said, hopefully we get all that rain that they're calling for, and it won't be long. We'll be ready to do corn and tomatoes and zucchini squash and peppers and all of my other favorite things. For spring, I think we're just about done. We may have a couple more things to go in the garden. We got a good start, so I'm happy with that. And I don't know about where you're at, but we already started mowing. It's almost time to mow again, but I think we're good for a couple more days. Cassie's the one that really likes to mow, so hopefully we can get her to do the mowing this year. She usually does most of the time anyway. But let's go check in with Cassie real quick. I know she wanted to show you guys those eggs that she has. They are the biggest eggs she has ever hatched. Probably the biggest eggs I've seen in a long time, ever since the ostrich and emu bust back in the 1990s, I think. You guys remember that? Where emus and ostriches were all the riot, and then all of a sudden the market crashed and they were worth nothing, and you'd be driving along in a field like this, you'd see a bunch of cows, and then you'd see an emu running around out there just because nobody wanted them. Hopefully, whatever she's hatching is not gonna be like that. So I made it back in the house with Cassie because she's been in here probably editing a video for you guys, I think, on Walker Farm Fam. And she just said that on Walker Farm Fam, you're getting a sneak peek because you're going to see that the eggs were all in one incubator, but she decided to do something else.
Yeah, you can see we're in the pantry, so that can mean one thing. Gary's hungry. No.
I am hungry. I think I'm going to have a wag bar in a minute. Actually, I'm going to put one of these in my lunch pail to eat tomorrow. Between
you and the kids, I can't keep them around.
Hey, they're kind of like beef jerky. It just doesn't last long around here.
Yeah, we eat it super fast. But I put... So, you're going to see on Walker Farm Fam tomorrow that someone brought me some special eggs. And I put them in one incubator and realized that they were way too big, and I think it was too much weight to try it for the egg turners. So I put them in two. So these are the biggest eggs I have ever hatched.
And they barely fit, so they barely have any clearance.
When it comes down, they're at the very top of that sucker. So there's 4 of them. I should have put some chicken eggs in the middle while I'm doing this.
No, you shouldn't.
That's really close.
No, she shouldn't. So let's see here. Did you guys see those eggs? So you haven't told them what they are yet. They're super rare. Dinosaur eggs.
Oh, okay.
They're dinosaur eggs.
I don't know that they're rare. I need to look into the breed more, but you will find out on Walker Farm Fam tomorrow exactly what they are. But you saw it first, and on that video, I put them all in one, and then this morning before church, I decided, actually last night when I couldn't sleep, I was like, I should probably put those in 2.
Okay, so they're not T-Rex eggs, but leave your best guess down in the comments. What kind of eggs do you think those are?
Okay.
We'll let them guess. And then tomorrow on Walker Farm Fam, tune in at whatever time we post the video. We're not going to commit to a time, but tune in and see exactly what they are. I think that they're dinosaur, but I don't know eggs very well. They're huge. Would you raise dinosaurs?
I mean, someone gave me the eggs.
That'd be scary. It'd be Jurassic Park 4. So you guys wish Cassie luck as she attempts to hatch these Megatron eggs. I have no idea what I should call them, because I know what they are, but you guys don't. So I'm wanting to say what they are. Well, Cassie said I can't let you in on the secret. Sorry. But while I was in the pantry, I did find a box of frosted mini wheats that are expired. So do you think that our goats, I mean, they're wheat. I think goats eat wheat, right?
Sure.
You think our goats would enjoy them?
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to venture out to the goat pen and see if the goats like expired frosty mini wheats. So one last thing I wanted to do before we end the video was check up with the goats. The kids are getting big. I don't know if I've updated you guys lately, but I personally wanted to go out here and play with them a little bit because I found this box of expired frosted mini wheats. And you guys know that the goats love animal crackers, and I'm guessing that they're going to love these frosted mini wheats. I mean, who wouldn't love that? I mean, I would. Well, we got Xena. Yes, you're a good girl sometimes when you're not digging out. Come on, girl, let's go put you in your pen real quick, because I think you're gonna be jumping all over me the whole time I'm out here. Xena loves me a little bit too much sometimes. All right, come on, come on. But luckily we got this little side pen over here that really helps us out. When the kids want to come in, go on in, girl. Come on in. Good girl. See, she knows the drill. Good girl, Xena. So I just put out a fresh bale of hay, or I think they would have already came running. But hey, kids. Hey, guys. What are you doing? Getting in on that yummy hay? Hey, look what I got for you. I got you a new treat. You want to try it? What do you think? A little bit different? How about you, kid? Goats, 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 goats. Come here. Here, goats, 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 goats. Goats, 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 goats. All right, you've been eating enough. I think that's enough for you, Shadow. There you go, Shadow tried one. I got a whole box. Let me just spread them out here and see if the kids will eat them. Who likes Frosted Mini Wheats? They're expired in December of 2021, but I think they're still good for you. Oh, JFK says they're good. What do you think, JFK? Is that good, buddy? Yeah, he's shaking his head yes. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, girl. You want one? Hang on, 29. Hey, girl. So here's the problem. Once you get them started, they have a hard time letting go. There you go, buddy. Can you eat it? Let's see, can he eat it? Oh, he didn't eat it. Oh, hang on. You mamas are so good you get a treat. You raise such good kids. You guys know some of these nannies had twins, and it's got to be tough raising twins, so they need a little treat. One for you. One for you. One for you. JFK. JFK's just a little bit standoffish. All right, here goes. Here goes. There you go. Get at it. Get after it. Oh, yeah. I just poured some out. Do you think I have to hand it to you? All right, Xena, I'll come get you. Hey says, I'll try one of those. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, is that good? Jojo, you want a couple? Sorry, Jojo. Xena's over there mad too. Here. Jojo's a prissy dog. He says, I think those are expired. And while they're eating their treats, these guys get to enjoy the hay all by themselves. Anybody want one? Want one, Shadow? And some of you may notice that I still don't have a hay feeder, and that's because I just feed the cows part of a bale of hay, and when I get done, I just put what's left right there. It's a little bigger than a square bale probably, maybe a couple 100 pounds of hay. Dump it out right there and it lasts them a few days. But with the summer coming on, if I need to feed hay, I probably will have to get a goat feeder, because I won't be feeding my cows any hay at all. So I'm gonna go feed the rest of these to Xena. She's over there being a good girl. I think she wants some. All right, goats, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Yeah. That goat's getting some milk to go with the cereal. Mama's eating cereal. Baby's getting milk. Can't blame it. All right, Xena, I've kept you in there long enough. Hang on, girl. Freedom! You gonna try them? Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they? So here on Catching Up with the Walkers, we always want to end with a little bit of prayer. Today, we want to thank each and every one of you for going over and praying for Hume's little homestead and for the loss of the twins that they have recently lost that were stillborn. We have no idea what that is like because we haven't experienced that personally. We know a lot of you have, but just continue to pray for them as they continue to grieve, and just pray that God can comfort them like nobody else can. And we do want to thank each and every one of you for going over and telling them that you're praying for them and just sending kind words of encouragement for everything that you guys have done. We appreciate you. So thank you for following along here on Catching Up with the Walkers. We hope that you have a great day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. God bless. We'll see you next time. And I want to leave you with a little bit of our sunset. Unfortunately, the clouds is covering it up, but it's still beautiful.